Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from Jay. But before I get to Jay's video, please go to the description box, click on the Rumble link. I ask everybody to watch over there as I'm still monetized and it'll help out with the channel. Here's Jay's story. Hi, Ollie. When you have a quick minute, I could really use your help. Maybe you could title this YouTube video The Circus so I know this YouTube video is meant for me. I'll send you the direct link so that won't be a problem. Sent a donation today. Sorry it's not more. I will donate when I can in hopes you can help me out with a quick video ASAP. I prefer to remain anonymous. I'm not someone who likes attention. You can refer to me as J and toxic parent as D, as I hope it will make things easier to address. I've been no contact with my narc mom for many years, but I still have contact with my adult children and grandchild and a couple other family members who live not far from me. I never discuss anything personal with any of these people. I know it would only create more drama and issues. That's why it's impossible to go no contact with the narcissist and stay in contact with anybody who carries on the relationship, knowing who and what they are and why you went no contact. Because it's always going to come and bite you in the ass. Always. I despise drama and attention. I prefer to be left alone most of the time, as do most of us who have been abused by these people. We become introverts. We do better on our own. That's why so many of us during the pandemic, during the lockdowns and COVID, didn't bother us. The rest of the world had to figure out how we were already living. Oh, what? We're not allowed to leave our house? Oh, no. Oh, no. As it is, drama only makes my health conditions worse than they already are. For weeks now, my adult kids and some family members are harassing me because my mom is in hospice. Okay, if your own children, that's a problem. That is a problem, that your own kids will not cut contact. That says they're your kids. So I mean, I don't want to bash them. I'm not saying cut your kids off, but that's really a problem. And you should have nipped that in the bud a long time ago. A long time ago. For weeks now, my adult kids and some family members are harassing me because my narc mom is in hospice. And again, this is where I'm telling you, it's always going to come back to bite you in the ass. Always. Always. It's only a matter of time. Who gives a shit if your mom is in hospice? As I have said on this channel repeatedly, death does not absolve the narcissist. Sickness doesn't absolve the narcissist. Everybody dies. It doesn't make them special. It doesn't mean, oh, well, now she's on her deathbed and she's dying and like you have to. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do a goddamn thing. And neither do you. She's going through what every living organism on this planet goes through. They die. It's not automatic. It's not automatic penance for a lifetime of shitty behavior. I want nothing to do with this drama. They want me to visit my narc mom, etc., etc. Narc mom is not in the hospital. And they're all there crying about how her death is near. Booty hooty hoo. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. And as cruel as this sounds in the climate that we're dealing with and what the horrible things people are saying publicly and politically, this is different. This isn't something. This isn't a disagreement over politics or over anything else. This is personal, direct, narcissistic abuse, purposeful abuse. You don't have to forgive that. I'm more than over it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. As you say, death doesn't absolve the narcissist. I mostly ignore text messages and calls if need be. I keep my answers short and polite without explanation. On top of this, my passive-aggressive narc father lives with me and my hubby. What? You're a glutton for punishment. You're a glutton for punishment. He and my narc mom have been divorced for many years. My passive-aggressive narc dad has no other resources than to be here with us. He's also berating me about all of this, which I continue to ignore. Listen, in any narcissistic household, it takes two parents to tango if they're both in the house. Okay? You rarely see one parent being a full-blown narcissist, a full-blown borderline, and the other one just being a normal person. It doesn't happen. Normal people don't put up with narcissistic bullshit. They don't. They don't even approach it. They see the red flag and they're gone. My toxic narc religious fake mom remarried a guy more than half her age many years ago. He is her accomplice in everything she does. He helps lie and carry out her evil plans on a daily basis. I'm continuing to ignore these people the best I can, but I know when my narc passes, my narc mom passes, there will be more drama to come to the funeral, tell a eulogy, etc., etc. Here's what I want you to do. There is a cartoon. It's out. It's out of run now. I mean, it's done its full run. They're not making any more episodes. Called Bojack Horseman. Okay. And in one interview where the mother dies, he's giving the eulogy. Go listen to that eulogy. My first thing would be like, don't under any circumstances give a eulogy, go to that funeral. Don't, because it's only going to be used against you no matter what you say. I'll put the link in the comment section to the Bojack Horseman episode. I think it's like season 4, like episode 8 or 12. I'll get it and I'll put it in. And go find it and watch it online because it's hilarious. But it's obviously written. I watched the whole show, so I mean, I knew the background behind it. It's again a guy raised by a mother with borderline personality disorder. Of course, they all have horse heads, and you got to get past, like, these are animals, there's humans, and so there are some humans, and some of the animals can walk around like humans and talk like humans, and Bojack Horseman is obviously a horse. And I didn't even know about the show until one of my friends said, "Did you ever see this? You ever see this episode?" And I watched it. I must have watched that episode now like 20 times. It's amazing. It's amazing. Watch that episode. You don't even need to watch all you need to do is just watch that episode. And then ask yourself if you're ever going to give a eulogy at your mother's funeral. I want nothing to do with this crap, but I know it's only a matter of time before I have the melodrama beating on my door. I don't think I would be able to block contact with my adult kids. That would crush me. Probably. Why? What is it they're getting out of your mother? Okay, and I would have to question what the relationship is between you and your children that they would still carry this on knowing how you feel. I want to be there to support my adult kids in their time of grief, but I don't want anything to do with the rest of this. And I don't and won't have anything to do with attending the funeral if or when it happens. I need and appreciate your always helpful advice. Hope you and Charlene are doing well. Sincerely Anonymous, a.k.a. Jay. You don't need to go to the funeral to support your children in their grief. Why does you being at the funeral, what does that have anything to do with you supporting them in their grief? Nothing. You could support them plenty in their grief without having to show up and humiliate yourself in front of a bunch of people that obviously don't care enough about you and your feelings to have any respect for them. That's not your problem. It is theirs. I keep telling you guys, I'm telling you, like, it never, ever fails. You cannot go no contact without burning all the bridges back to the narcissist. Now, I don't know when your parents got divorced. I'm imagining your parents got divorced when your kids were still minors. So I don't know if you had cut contact with, let them made sure that they didn't contact them then, and then they went back, or you didn't want to be the bad guy and you let your mother continue a relationship with them. Like, I don't know. I don't know what more. I don't know what the timeline is on that. Doesn't matter now because you are where you are now. This is the reality you're dealing with. You haven't burned the bridges with these people. You're still allowing access. You got your abusive father still living with you for some reason, out of guilt, obviously. So really, all you really did was half-life your narcissistic abuse. You subtracted it by 1. In the meantime, you're dealing with your father. How is it any different than your mother at this point? Now, I'm not saying throw your father out in the street, even though that's probably what he deserves. And I know hospice care and nursing care is expensive, but okay, you already have grandchildren. So I'm assuming your parents are either very old boomers or very on the younger end of the silent generation, which still put them in their late 80s, 90s. Regardless, where was your father's money? Why does your father have no money that he has to go and live with his children? Yet and still, you can say, oh, well, maybe it was the divorce, he lost everything, yet and still, he's trying to force you to still have a relationship with your mother. The woman that left him or is with a guy half her age now. The whole, if you can't see that everybody involved with this woman is toxic as hell, you'll never see it. It's toxicity all around. And the only thing you should be doing is concentrating on how you get all this toxicity away from you. And you're never going to do that by showing up to a funeral and giving a eulogy to someone you hate. Rightfully so. Death doesn't absolve the narcissist. And I would call both my parents, both your children to your house, sit them down and tell them this is how it's going to be. When she dies, I'm not going. Don't ask me. I'll be here to support you. I'll be here to nurture you emotionally, even though you're adults. But that's as far as it's going to go. I'm taking care of my father at this time until, like, I'm not doing this. Because they're not offering to take your father in, are they? No, they're leaving that for you. Stop being the family asshole. Because that's how everybody's treating you, including your own children. And I'm not attacking. And I understand, Jay. I'm not attacking you. Like, I understand how you got to this position. But now you're in a position where, you have adult kids and grandkids, and you're taking care of your abusive father. Enough's enough. Enough is enough. And that's what your children are going to have to accept. As far as the rest of the family goes, they can all take a flying leap for all you're concerned. And that's just the way it's got to be. So I hope that helps. Thank you, Jay, for your contribution and the story. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you want to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to both my channels on Rumble. If you haven't watched the video over there, please do. Even a click helps. Follow me on X and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.